So now let's start making the back portion of the bodice block. For that, what we'll do, first we have to make the neckline. For neckline, the width of the neckline would be same as it was in case of front. We'll mark a point C dash and depth will be little differ, C dash, C double dash. This is C dash and C double dash, as C to C dash is 2.5 inches and C to C double dash is 1.5 inches, that is half of the front neck depth. We'll write it on it here. C to C dash is equal to 2.5 inches, as it was in case of the front neck, that is A to A dash, 1/12 of the bust minus half inch, it would be same. And C to C double dash is equal to 1.5 inches, that means half of the this AA double dash, or it may be 1/24 of the bust, but I am making it half because it's generally exactly half of the front neckline. So it will be simpler for you to be remember and to calculate, right? And now what we'll do, as usual, with the help of French curve or with your hands, you just draw a curve for the back neckline. See. This would be the neckline of back, right? Now what we'll do, we'll make a point 7 inches from C and will mark this point as M, point M, as C to M is equal to, as it was A to H, is equal to C to M. It was A to H, the same distance we are having here, that is 7 inches, and will drop a perpendicular from this point to line, armhole line, as we have done in case of front neckline. And this is, but of course, M dash, right? Now M to M dash is a line which will give the shape to the armhole of back, but natural, right? Now what we'll do, we'll mark a point or we'll mark a parallel line to M half inches away from M and half inches from M dash. I am giving this line because in back generally we do create a dart on the shoulder. So I am taking this margin as the opening of dart. This amount will go into the opening of dart, which I am taking extra in the back. In front, the shoulder width was 7 inches, but here it is 7.5 inches because we'll be having a dart at this particular point and we'll be consuming this half inches into that dart, right? Now what I'll do, I'll just mark a point, this is N and N dash. I'll mark a point O where N to O is equal to half inches. N O is equal to half of an inch. Why it is half of an inch? Because the shoulder of this slope of the back is little bit less longer than the fronts. Front it was 1.5 and it is half inches, and we'll just join these two portions with the help of scale like this, right? This has been done. Now what I'll do, here we'll mark a point which is half inch, sorry, 1 inch away from this point. From this M, we'll mark a point 1 inches away here, right? This point is, let's say it is O dash, 1 inch from M dash. So M dash O dash is equal to 1 inches. Remember, when we were taking the shape of front, it was inside of the bodies, and we are taking the shape of back, it is outside of the bodies, right? And we'll join these two lines combinedly like this. We have joined this point to this point where the line C dash M was intersecting the line M dash. We have joined this portion to this to get the shape of back armhole. Now let's see, take the shape of back armhole. How it would work? We have to join the intersection point of these two lines N dash and this, right? So it would be this. Fine. So it is like this, because when we'll give the shape to this particular portion, it will go back and the shape will come in this way. Now let's say start with the dart wala portion. For dart, what we have to do, we have to just take the midpoint of this particular line, which is, this line is about 5 inches, and we have to take the midpoint of this, that is 2.5. Mark this point as P, right? Here we will take a point which is 3 inches from D is Q, where D to Q, 3 inches, that means 1/4 of the bust. In case of front, we have added half inch in this. We have added half inch in this, but in this case we won't add any allowance in that, so it is 1/4 of the bust in the case of back, right? And we'll draw a perpendicular on this line. This is point Q dash, where these two lines are intersecting. This is point, this is which line it is, this is the line GG dash, which was the bust depth of the bust, right? And in case of back, we have to extend this line by 1 inch, and we have to mark a point Q double dash, as we'll write here Q dash to Q double dash is equal to 1 inch, because the length of the dart is little bit longer than as compared to the fronts. half inch, and we have to join this line, this point P to point Q double dash. It will give the dart of shoulder, right? Now we'll mark a point P dash as P to P dash is equal to 3 inches, right? This will be the length of the dart. Now what we'll do, from point Q will mark a half inch difference. At the earlier it was 3/4 inches for the front dart. For this dart it is half inch. We'll mark a distance of half inch on the both side, and we'll mark the point as R. This is R, this is R dash, right? Then Q to R is equal to Q to R dash is equal to half of an inch, that is the width of the dart, and we'll join these both lines to the Q double dash, this and this, right? And in case of shoulder dart, what we have to do, we have to mark a point S and S dash as S to S dash quarter of an inch on the both side of this. How much it is consumed? Quarter inch, that means it consumed half inch, which was extra in case. So this is S and S dash. Here we can write P to S is equal to P to S dash is equal to quarter of an inch on the both side, right? Yani 1/4 of an inch. Now we'll join this too. Done. Now see what else is left. Two things are left now. One, we have to shape to the side curve of the bodice. Second, we have to shape to the these two lines, as we have done in the case of this line, right? So what we'll do, first we'll calculate how much we have to take at this. So what we'll do in this case, what we have done, B to E dash, how it was, B to E dash, it was the BM, sorry, this BM, it was 1/4 of the waist plus 1.5 inch for the dart plus 0.5 inch for the tolerance. Now what we'll do, we'll mark a point T, then D to T, it would be 1/4 of the waist plus 1 inch for the dart, because how many we have consumed here, how much we have consumed here, it is 1 inch only, half inch on the both side, plus 5.5 inch for the tolerance. So it would be 6.5 plus 1 plus 0.5, so it would be exactly 8 inches. So what we have to do, we have to mark a point of 8 inch at this point, and we'll mark it as a T, and we will just join till here for the this. And now giving the shape, you know the method, we just have to In some cases it is also observed that the people, what they do, they do this, and now we will you will get the distance, a very rare distance, because the size of dart is less. Some people generally what they do put a 1/4 inch downward and then they provide the shape, but it never comes with an perfect shape. We'll see that method also in the next uh, part of the Bodice block, where we'll be making it through the help of, with the help of block, right? So here also we'll give the shape. This, so this is the bodies of back, and this is the grain line, center back. So this is all about the first method of making the Bodice block. Now you have an idea, you can create some different sizes of Bodice block and try it on figures, on people, and let me know if you are getting a perfect fitting. And this idea will help you to create any type of top, any type of blouse, any type of kameez or something. So this Bodice block will help you to get that. So we'll meet in the next topic, that would be Bodice block through block method, and it will be little bit complicated out of this, but you don't have to measure it again and again, so it will be easier for you to remember. So we'll meet with that topic. Until then, bye bye and see you again. Thank you for watching this video, friends.